I have a friend whose husband and his coworkers love to have occasional potlucks at work. You know, you often think of wings as something associated with good times out with friends or after a game, and so it just feels party-like and adds a great deal of atmosphere to what could be a very mundane workday. So here I've got 3 pounds of chicken wings. I've just lightly seasoned them with salt and pepper, and I'm going to broil them for 10 minutes on each side so that they get a nice burnished surface, but also a depth of flavor that I wouldn't have otherwise. While they're broiling, I'm going to be mixing up the sauce that goes in on top of them, beginning with 1 3/4 cups of honey, adding to it 2 different kinds of oil, canola oil, but also sesame oil, which is going to just enhance the flavor in a very interesting way. Ketchup, starting to get a sense of this lightly barbecued flavor already. And then we're going to top it off with 3 cloves of garlic. I put the halved garlic cloves into my garlic twist. Just a few good turns. Spoon that into the liquid mixture. I'm going to switch to a whisk here. Takes a little bit of muscle power and determination, but you can do it. The more you whisk, the more liquidy it becomes. And when you no longer get resistance, you'll know that you've gotten it mixed thoroughly. So, let's see how the wings are doing. They should be nicely broiled by now. Would you look at how beautifully burnished these little rascals are? Exactly the look we're after. So, into the slow cooker they go. And you don't need to cram them. You want a little space around them because we're going to add the sauce, and we want the sauce to fully surround each one. And that's what's going to give it the extraordinary, unforgettable flavor. On with the lid. And then you decide how long you would like it to cook. My friend's husband knows that it's about 5 hours from the time he switches the cooker on in his office until lunchtime. So he turns it to low for 5 hours. The wings will be tender and in a flavorful sauce at the end of that time. If you have less time, cook it on high for 2.5 hours. You have fixed it, and now you're going to forget it. So let's see what's been happening. These guys are beauties. Going to stack them onto a plate. When I scoop them out, I don't like to shake off all the juice, because that's part of the pure pleasure of eating these guys. Now, one last flourish before we finish. I love to add just a sprinkling of toasted sesame seeds. I love the crunch and just a little additional character that you get from that. And then for the color and the flavor, a few chopped scallions over top. So there you have it. You've fixed it, you've forgotten it, and now you're ready to share it with your friends or your coworkers.